What is good, folks? Welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix on the Games Done Quick channel. These are shows that we do in between our two mainline events, Awesome Games Done Quick and Summer Games Done Quick. May I remind you, Awesome Games Done Quick really ain't too far away. We've still got a games list to come out, but, you know, January, it's pretty much around the corner, depending on how fast time goes for you. So do be keeping an eye out for what's happening in regards to applications for... What do we have? We have prizes. Prizes will need to be handed out, and those will be coming up, I'm sure, at some point. The games list as well is going to be coming out later on in October. Got to be checking that out. And then, you know, stick around the channel for these sorts of things. I am Hypnotics, and I have the honor of showing off Going Places, which is a show that looks at region-exclusive games, as well as some handheld game speedruns as well. So we get a mix of interesting things on here. Today we've got a list of mainly, all region-exclusive games, which, you know, it's quite easy to sort of find ourselves in a little bit of a handheld route and just having a look at what games are on there. You know, there are a lot of good DS speedruns and the sorts, which we've been having recently, but we are just going to be having a look at different games that got released in different parts of the world. Later on, after this run that's coming up, we're going to be having Poinie's Poin, which was a PS2 Japanese exclusive game. Broby's going to be showing that off. And then at the end... It's just as ridiculous as it sounds, and I haven't even tried pronouncing it yet. Initial D, Ryosuke Takahashi's fastest typing theory for the PlayStation 2, which, yes, is an Initial D typing game, which is going to be speedrun by DBK. That's all you need to know about that one. But first, we're going to a game which I am looking up here was exclusively released in some not small countries at all, but like a small area of Europe. Denmark, Finland, Germany, Norway, Sweden, and then later on France. We are here with Sion showing us Agent Hugo, RoboRumble. Sion, how are you doing?
I'm scared.
That's all right. I'm here. I'm with you on this one.
Yeah, thanks for being my emotional support here.
But what is in store? Who even is Agent Hugo? What is he? What are we going to be seeing in this speedrun?
I don't know. I'm not exactly really sure. Hugo is like a big thing, or was a big thing. Used to be a TV show that you played by calling to them, and then you like controlled Hugo with like the phone buttons, and it was the delay was huge, so it was unplayable.
Wow. Okay, that sounds great. So hopefully the game won't have any big delays on it, right?
Yeah, no.
Alrighty. Well, feel free to count us in. Let us know when you're ready, and we can get going.
Okay, well, I'll count down immediately then.
Awesome.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Oops. Okay. I actually didn't prepare much for this commentation, but actually, there's some story going on, but let me explain how the level things work first, and then I'll talk about the story a bit. So let me get to the first level. Okay, so this is a racing game, which is kind of weird, because originally Hugo is like a minigame collection. Actually, oh god.
Strong start.
Yeah. It's actually kind of fast-paced to explain what's going on. So you have this skateboard thingy, and it can turn into 3 different colors, and there's 3 different colored like platforms on the ground in the levels, and if the skateboard color is the same as the one on the pad you're going over, then you will get like speed if it's blue, red makes you bounce higher, and green gives you like a shield.
Okay.
And in levels there are 3 different missions. In this one you have to kill 4 robots, and then in some other ones you have to get points, and then there's time missions. There's only 9 levels, so it will be over quite soon.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, we've already had people, a lot of people reminiscing about this game, and somebody who's asked I know that you mentioned earlier to me, but what's the language that the subtitles and like the text of the game is in?
Yeah, I'm playing Finnish because I don't have any other language for it.
Nice.
Unless I would have wanted to play the PS2 version, but that's kinda... The disc is in a very bad condition because I had it when I was like 6 or something.
Oh, so there's history with this game. Is that why you ended up running it?
Yeah. It's a game I never beat this when I was a kid. So in like 2018 I came back and actually beat it.
Nice.
Okay. There the race ends, and if you pause right as the race ends, you can exit out and skip like 7 seconds of like scoring screens.
Oh, nice.
That's like the only speed strat in this game.
Every little counts.
And this is a race against time mission, so it's just gonna be 3 laps as fast as I can. And I personally like these missions the most because it just feels really good to like go fast in this game. Otherwise, this is really janky.
I was about to say, like, the steering doesn't, I don't know, it looks a little bit odd.
Yeah, and the physics are quite something. You like hit anything and you like go flying and turn upside down and you miss the shot.
Yeah, I was about to ask whether like the steering of this game feels like another game that folks might know that like you could sort of use as a comparison, but I imagine it feels quite unique.
Oh, I was supposed to talk about the story. Yeah, so there's this evil, or there was a scientist who was like well known for inventing who knows what great things, but then he started to like robots or something, and he decided to I don't know how, but he like removed his brain, put it inside a robot, and like now wants to like enslave every living being.
Oh, great.
No idea why. And I have, and Hugo is like, he originally in the like first games lives in the forest with his family, and now he's an agent for some reason, and I don't know.
He's had a few voice lines. Ooh. Like you just had one there. What's he sort of saying during the race?
Yeah, he's like constantly making some stupid jokes.
Let's go.
Like if you get hit by electricity, he might say that that was a shocking experience or something stupid.
Great.
It's one of those characters.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, okay. Someone's been doing a little bit of research. Apparently this game got like a handheld release on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a GDQ version. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to do the thing. I think I've seen like a screenshot of that version, but I've never played it.
Yippee!
Yippee!
So called free thinkers when someone says yippee.
Yippee! The game's Hugo is a Danish invention.
Oh, okay.
I believe. As someone asked in chat. But I'm playing in Finnish. This level is a points mission, so I have to get that 5,150 points, and I missed a thingy. Whoa! What's happening?
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Yeah, that kind of is what this game, like, how this game works is that.
Is that, like, have you seen that happen before?
No.
Oh, folks, you've heard it here. We've never seen that one before.
That never happened before, yeah, exactly.
Incredible.
Actually, when I was still doing a practice run before this started, I somehow like clipped through the ground and got like negative 900 billion speed. No idea what happened there. I don't know why did I kill that. I'm getting points. I'm focusing so much on commentating.
So when it comes to... Oh, yeah, you're going to say?
Yeah, I was gonna say that the levels are pretty generous on the points, so even though I'm like messing up everything, it's fine.
I was about to ask whether sort of when it comes to routing this game, whether this is, you know, the point things, whether like there's a specific route that you're trying to take. And it looks like you're using those power-ups to jump up there and stuff like that.
Well, to be honest, I haven't exactly tried to route this game ever. I just like did a blind runs and felt it out. I'm like the only runner, so someone please come and run this with me.
Well, I mean, hey, if it's
I have enough points.
If it still runs on like modern systems, if you can still get it running, then
yeah.
People don't really have any excuse not to, really.
Yeah, it runs fine on my Windows 10. I'm just using external program to have it run in windowed mode, but otherwise it's fine.
Nice.
I've also made an auto splitter for this.
Oh, let's go! Come on, folks. That's accessibility at its peak for speedrunning right here.
Physics. Okay.
Nice.
So sometimes when you get that speed booster, you like get hit on the ramp and just can't make that jump. So nice.
Nice.
I also love the sound when you bonk on something. It's
It's funny you were mentioning Hugo becoming an agent. Somebody said that sort of to have the true spirit of Agent Hugo, you should have worn a green tie for today.
Sadly, I don't have any ties. But at least I'm wearing all black like Hugo is.
Let's go.
I guess that counts, or is enough. Okay, and we're almost done with the first 3 levels, and then we'll get to Hub 2 or whatever you want to call it.
Nice, nice.
Nice. Got the skip as well.
Let's go.
There's a good sound cue for it. You like hear the ting of the level completing, and if you are paused when that sound happens, then you know.
Nice.
Oh, you got it.
Wait, and that little hub, like with the first 3 stages that you did, was that like a robot vacuum cleaner?
I maybe it's just spinning in circles. I have no clue.
Wow, Agent Hugo predicted 20 whenever they started becoming a thing over here. That's wild. So this looks like another point mission, yeah?
Yeah, it's a points mission again.
Nice.
It's a bit longer, but yeah.
Oh, wow, seems like quite a big stage.
It is actually really big, yeah. And there's also physics.
Ooh.
These enemies are really annoying. Like some of them like just move around however they want, and some of them like follow Hugo annoyingly. And also these trains can like run you over and you fly in the sky if that happens. Oops. Oh.
Close one. Oh wow, this is quite a complex stage.
Hugo is constantly saying how great he feels, and it's hilarious.
I mean, if I had that haircut, I'd have some confidence about me. So I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure what these point things are, but when we collect them, he just feels really good. So try getting here.
Tell you what, who even needs the latest Spider-Man release? He's going all around these buildings with ease with this hoverboard thing. Like, he did it before it was cool.
And with a skateboard or a hoverboard, whatever. So these boulder thingies are surprisingly hard to like dodge, and it's extremely annoying to be on the sides there because the camera turns and the like physics are weird and everything's against you in this game.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly look easy because every time you went past there, I was just like, "Oh, are you gonna get hit?" Like it always looks really close.
And also these shots I'm shooting, they're supposed to be homing, but sometimes they just like don't. Like there. Whoops!
Nice. That was just I imagine just a glimpse of what can happen when you get hit by a train.
Yep. Okay, I'm on the wrong side of this, but... Okay. I have all the points, so now just have to go as fast as I can.
Hey, I imagine in your bid to get other people to start running this game, surely, what with this being a racing game and how the timer works, individual levels?
Yeah, I have individual level leaderboard set up, but...
Very good.
Yeah, no one runs them. I'm the only runner and I don't run them.
Well, folks, not that like I'm a true believer in this sort of culture, but there is a free world record there, probably, at least one.
Wow.
Until you start running, of course. I'm sure you do that. Whoop. You know why that always surprises me? Like there are train tracks right there.
It's really scary. Also, since I've just like filled out the routing for this game, there's some routing for you to do if someone's interested in that.
That is true. Do you think potential for skips in this game? Maybe. I imagine probably not, as it's quite linear and quite, straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know, but the physics engine is so like wacky. You might be able to like bounce off something and fly somewhere good, or who knows.
I know we're getting a lot of sound effects from, power-ups and different launch pads that you're using, but we're hearing a little bit of the soundtrack. What are your thoughts on it? I mean, we're hearing a fairly sort of good, it's about to stop now, but good rhythm.
Yeah, so music exists in the game.
Okay.
There's like three soundtracks in the whole game, I think.
All right. Well, this looks nice.
It is once again a robot destroying mission. I actually have to pay attention that I kill the robots. Because at this point the game actually starts becoming relatively difficult.
Oh, okay.
Good homing. It like went around the robot. Also, these health pipe areas are the best because you just like bounce around everywhere. except now, apparently. I can't get that one. Damn.
So this, I don't know much about the Hugo universe, but you mentioned that this, like, Hugo's a troll, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, and then like, is he sort of in a world of other trolls, or is it mainly like other kinds of people, or like what? Do you know what the rundown is?
Not really. I haven't really looked up into the lore of Hugo, but there's like at least one. No, there's like 3 human characters I know of,
Okay.
and one of them is like the bad guy from the first game. Can I get him?
Hey, nice. Okay, interesting.
And there's, I don't know. I think the like capital of whatever country you might be in is like it's a city where instead of like having roads you drive cars on, you have boats.
Okay.
It looks kind of cool. I don't know. Because this is a sequel to Agent Hugo. And this is, yeah. I don't think I've ever gone this route before, but okay.
It looks like it works.
Okay. Yeah, I've killed all of the robots. So I can just go to the end now. Except that this guy's still alive. And actually, shooting enemies is like with this gun is like the worst thing you want. Because when they get hit, they like don't die immediately. They like get moved upwards by like 20 pixels or who knows, whatever. But just enough so that your other hits won't hit it and you like run into the enemy instead.
Oh my goodness.
So you always rather use the green shield or one of the 3 different homing shots.
Nice.
Actually 2 different homing shots. Oops, yeah, and health pipes are like to launch you into the ceiling.
It's interesting. Somebody earlier mentioned that they were a little surprised that they don't see like a health bar in this game, because we've got the speed at the bottom right. Don't know what the measurement is, but 200 and something of something. And then I assume the rest is like to do with your power-ups.
Yeah, there's no health bar because everything and anything kills you in one hit. Okay, nice, got that again. I don't know how precise that is, but it's
Good
easy
job.
to miss.
Just say it's frame perfect, and then
It's frame perfect.
Way! Wow, that's incredible. Frame perfect every time.
Yeah, this may be my second favorite mission in the whole game. It's another race against time, so it's just fun.
Nice.
And there's also some physics things that might happen.
Let's go. We love to see it. So with there not being a health bar, are there, like, it doesn't look like there's a life system either? Like, you just keep on going until you either fail or complete the mission?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these wrecking balls are like the most annoying thing in this level. They bounce you everywhere and make you really sad.
To be fair, I do see why you like this stage.
Oh, no.
This does. That's alright. I do see why you like this, because there's quite a bit going on, and like it's fairly like it doesn't really stop you. Like you just keep on going fast.
Yeah. Chaining these blue pads is really fun.
Then outside of a mission where you have to collect the points, do the points help you in just a regular like trial against time like this?
No, they don't do anything.
Oh, they're just okay.
You just collect them for the missions.
Gotcha.
Or well, they give you points.
True.
So you get a high score if you want that.
True, that's further appeal because a lot of speedrunners like to do, you know, like point attacks, try and get as many points as they can. The competitive scene for Agent Hugo RoboRumble could go very hard. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm waiting for that day when there's like at least 50 people on the all levels leaderboard.
Well, somebody in chat has said that they tried running the game, but apparently couldn't bother learning the maps. So who knows? Maybe maybe this will spark an interest again. Who knows?
Hopefully. Okay, I'm almost done with the last level in Hop 2 and getting to the... Okay, I missed it there. Getting to the space levels.
Ooh.
Exciting. No, there's no other categories. I just named it all levels because you do all levels. You can, like, when you stand on one of these teleporting pads, whatever, you can, like, pause before you enter them and you can store the message box.
Oh.
So you can like reset your game when you step on the final boss level teleporter and just begin a new game from the final boss.
So that I imagine you've looked into like seeing if you can use that storage to beat the game quicker.
I've messed with it somewhat, but someone else should also come try it.
Fair enough.
Oops.
Oof. What did he say there?
I don't know how can I translate it.
That's alright, don't worry.
I'll think about it.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah, I forgot I'm supposed to be collecting points.
Well remembered.
It feels really good.
Okay.
I'm like 1,000 behind what I usually have here, but that's fine.
No.
Here we have a new weapon. The homing grenade thingy, and it's like the best weapon in the game.
Now, I'd be very surprised if this was the case, but when you're in space, are the physics any different, or is it pretty much just the same?
It's just the same.
Okay.
So. Completely messed up my route for this. Usually you get only one of these
weapon looks pretty good.
Yeah, it homes into the enemies and the explosion radius is quite big. Oops, I forgot.
Oh my gosh, we've got some real researchers in the chat. Apparently the latest release for a series for this game, or a game, I don't know, was a year ago. Exactly, apparently.
Really?
Up and away. I need to do some Googling. I need to have a look at this.
Yeah, please do. I haven't heard of that. The newest game I found was from like 2009.
Hugo Up and Away is a player-determined volatility real-time multiplayer crash game with max wins up to 2,500. Oh my gosh, what is this?
What?
Is this a fun fair game? Yeah, it's a fun fair game. Oh my gosh.
What is that?
So I imagine it's like an arcade kind of thing?
Arcade Hugo?
Looks like it. Let's see if there are any photos. This is intriguing. I'm learning so much today. It's a slot game. I think it might be a... Is it? It can't be a gambling game, surely.
Yeah, Hugo gambling.
I genuinely think it might be. Oh my gosh. Wow. It took a turn. This series took a turn, it seems.
Hugo was living in the forest, then he became an agent, and then he
Poor
fell
guy.
into gambling.
All from grace.
Yeah. Those have been sharpened a bit too well.
Ah, well, you're looking good on points. Nice. Oh, he's happy.
Yeah, this is my favorite level. It's another time attack, whatever.
Let's go.
This is also where I got stuck when I was a kid. These I feel like these meteorites that are like flying around are on a cycle or something. But sometimes if you like get hit by them, you like fly so far.
Oh, yeah. I can imagine. Yeah, you were not wrong.
Oh, all the way here.
And then he goes back to, you know, just like saying how good he is after falling off the map.
He actually said he has a fear of heights.
Oh. It's a good time to work that out.
Oh,
I can tell whether you're going the right way after getting hit there.
dude, no.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Hey.
This game's being rude. Oh
Dude,
my
really?
goodness. This is brutal.
This is why I couldn't beat this game when I was
Yeah,
a kid.
I totally get you. This is hard.
Yeah, that killed the robots even though it was nowhere near them. Here's a fast road that skips like a relatively big section. You can see from the map. And cycles are the... okay. Oh, those robots were in sync. That's a first. Usually they like alternate between going up and down. Or when the other one is up and the other one is down.
Ah.
So that's interesting. Oh no.
Oh.
Too early.
You know, like that little moment in sort of the pooling animation gave us a chance to hear a little bit of the soundtrack that you mentioned is just kind of there, but it doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, it's something that's fine to like listen in the background, but it's not like I will go out of my way to listen to it in my free time or anything.
Top video game soundtracks. Agent Hugo. Oh, that's a cool shortcut.
Yeah, it seems like it's like hard to do, but it's actually really easy. You can just hold forward. The camera will turn you around like to the corner.
I did wonder. I was just like, wow, this is an incredibly thin raceway, but I was just like, this looks kind of easy. Ooh, the strategy. Oh, almost.
Dude. Yes, I wanted to try out how gravity works. These asteroids or whatever are like against me right now. They were on my side when I was practicing for this.
Ooh,
okay.
Save.
No!
Oh my god.
The first one was just a distraction.
Oh, I thought you had it. I thought you managed to save it. That is so funny.
No, please. No.
Oh my god. Oh, again!
Dude,
oh
will
my
I?
god.
I hope I will make it. I should be fine. I have a bit over less than 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
But I guess that this is like one of the fun points in this game, like how janky it is.
Yeah, and like this is, you know, with a couple of hits here and there, people are getting the full experience. People are understanding what it really is like to play Agent Hugo.
Okay, let's see if I get the thingy. Yay! I have no clue why, but you can just like move while Hugo's doing the dancing animation.
Let's go.
And only after that level. Yeah. Second last level, or last one if you don't count the final boss, and this is like the hardest one. You have to destroy 16 robots in only 2 laps. So you don't have like many chances to miss. Dude, I love that the robots just fall into the ground for no reason.
Oh my goodness.
Those guys are surprisingly hard to hit. They like move around pretty frantically. Yeah, and for these bouncing pads, you have to be red, even though there's like no. Wait, no. That. Okay, I'm doing fine on robots right now. I've been missing this robot lately, but okay, got it here when it matters. Okay. Okay.
Oh no, somebody's asking whether this game has multiplayer. I don't know whether the world is ready for that.
Dude, RoboRumble racing will be something.
Remaster.
Like just hitting the other like racers will be like.
2024 is the year that we get the remaster. Surely. That's what fans want.
Okay, I'm actually doing way better than I like should be on my robots. I'm just gonna like try to cut corners.
Let's go.
Like I've somewhat routed this level by so that I have 13 here because you get a grenade here. So you can just use this one on these 3 guys and kill them.
Oh, nice, yeah. Figure out what the like the map for this course kind of looks like a big like cassette tape kind of thing.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Don't know whether that fits like thematically with the game or anything, but it just it looks interesting. if the game did have a multiplayer, I think that like this kind of arena could do quite well, apart from like the bouncing in between.
Like a battle mode with the guns.
Yeah.
I don't know, the homing shot of the grenade would be like
Complete RNG.
Ooh, I got stuck in the ground. I'll catch you soon. Take this. He's just like spamming the gun for fun. He keeps saying all these dumb things.
Oh wow. Yeah, like it's a little bit of talking, but especially the games like the outside that welcome.
And like the TV show game and like the original, like I think the original is like PS1 port of that TV show game. Like it's known for the things Hugo says, but it only works if you do it well, and I don't think this game has done it the best. And we're almost done with the normal levels. Damn. And now we go to the final boss.
Nice. Be interesting to see what a final boss looks like in this game.
Sadly, the game checks that you have beaten every single level for this teleporter to work. So you have to like figure out something to avoid that. So this fight has 3 phases, and the first one is maybe the worst, because you have to use the homing shots on its feet, and it's like doesn't want to home on it at all.
Interesting.
One missed. Okay, only missed one, but that's still like one too many. The second phase is the second most annoying thing maybe in the whole game.
Oh boy, he goes
Because
fast.
you have to get your shield up there and then jump into his belly button, but his arms are in the way, so they just like bounce you away, just like that.
Oh dear.
And I'm going down here apparently. Don't get the gun. Okay, where is he? He's behind me. I wasn't supposed to go down there. Okay. One more hit and this phase is done. The last phase is the fast one. Okay, that hit it.
Nice.
Okay. Time will be up really soon. I have 2 homing shots, so if I get lucky they hit. Okay, 1 hit in. I can cut the corner and hopefully catch him. And time.
GG.
Woohoo.
Nicely done.
Yeah. There's a cutscene with no voice acting in it.
Oh, it's just. To be fair,
And the level.
I'll give him some credit. Like the pre-rendered stuff doesn't look too bad.
Yeah. It's just that the level is like huge for some reason. It's like 4 times the size it was when you played it.
Oh wow. Also, that brain is terrifying.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. Wow, what a treat. That was Agent Hugo RoboRumble, and the time on our end looked like a 40:23. Do you time this by in-game time or real time?
Real time.
Okay, gotcha.
Woohoo.
Yeah, like, what, is there any shout-outs that you want to do related to this game? I know you said that, you know, you're only the real runner to pick it up and give it a go, but any, you know, just shout-outs that you'd want to do in general?
Well, I don't know. There's one guy who has done a run of this. I don't remember his name, but he's Polish, so shout outs to him.
Nice. That sounds like a good enough reason to shout someone out.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then if folks want to see more, I know that this isn't the only thing that you run, but if people want to check out you, what more do you do? I imagine this isn't, you're not a 24/7 Agent Hugo RoboRumble streamer. Although I imagine, everybody will be very sad to hear that you're not. But yeah, where can people find you and what do you usually play?
I stream on my Twitch page, Sion_510 in whenever I feel like it, and I'm currently mostly in casual games, but whenever I speedrun, I like speedrun Ape Escape or Ape Escape 3, or just whatever bad game I think of.
Awesome. Well,
And
I
then-
mean, bad games and good games, like Agent Hugo, are most welcome here. So, yeah, folks, go give Sion a follow, and
Whoa.
yeah, I mean, hey, that is only the start of this very strange episode that we are going to be having of Going Places. We are going to be back after a little break, and we're going to be enjoying some Poinie's Poin. I always feel like I pronounce that wrong, but genuinely, that's just a very interestingly sounding game, I think. So, yeah, we're going to be back with that. Once again, thanks you to Sion. Go check him out. And yeah, we will be back after break with some more silliness. See you very soon. What's good, folks? We are back from a little break to bring you some more wonderful action from around the world. This is Going Places. This is the GDQ Hotfix that has a look at games from around the speedrun landscape. It's a bit of a travel show almost. We have a look at the games that we would take on the go on our handheld consoles, or we pitch our focus onto region-exclusive games. We just had Agent Hugo RoboRumble, which was only specifically released in a few territories in Europe. Goodness knows why it didn't receive a global release. What a game we just saw. But we are now about to focus our attention over to Poinie's Poin, which is an interesting... we've already had a little bit from Broby, but it's an interesting thing. But before we get over to that, I've mentioned a little bit earlier on the show that Awesome Games Done Quick will be, happening next January, but we are going to be around at different events as well before then. So if you check out GDQX, that's going to be live at TwitchCon. In fact, in about a month's time, October 20th to the 22nd. This event will be taking place on the Games Done Quick stage, as well as streamed live on this very Twitch channel. And hey, if you're watching us on YouTube and you're like, what's this Twitch channel? Have a look, twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. And if you are in the Twitch chat, you can use !GDQX to find out more info and check out our lovely schedule. But we are back to the schedule here. Poinie's Poin. This game looks wild, and I know it's going to be great fun because it's a Broby classic. It's going to be great. Broby, what's up with this?
Yeah, this is Poinie's Poin, a Japanese exclusive. What's weird about this game is it's so colorful. So it's inspired by Western cartoons, and you'll see a lot of that throughout it. I mean, if you play the game casually, you'll catch a lot of it, but we're gonna be skipping a lot of it, sadly. But I would recommend anyone to just try this game out, experience it for themselves, because it's an experience. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, this is Poinie's Poin, and yeah, we're ready to go.
Let's go. I'm ready to experience.
Yeah, so from here, we can go to new game, and it gives us the option to go Japanese or English. We're gonna go with English. Our name is, let's just go with... Nah, I gotta go ahead.
No way.
This is you. This is your experience.
I mean, that is true.
And how old are you?
It could be here, but... go on, I'll tell him 22.
22? Alright. Alright, 222? Alright, great. and we're gonna do English voice acting, which is like the most cool thing about this game. Yeah, it's Japanese exclusive, but we can go full English voice acting and English text. It's just crazy. You don't see any other game like that, really. Oh, and time starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thank you. So I just skipped the cutscene there that introduces Poinie. That's the guy right here. His hero, Bon Jovi. And his catchphrase is, "You can't touch this." So he just kind of steals that. That's like a nod to "You Can't Touch This," the song. That's not by John or Bon Jovi. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just,
no, not at all.
It's just taking whatever it can. So this is the game. You know, you roam around. It's all colorful. That's what I love about this game. It just, there's nothing like it. It's beautiful. We just gotta keep going around until we get to this part, which triggers a cutscene. And throughout a lot of this game is just mashing through text. A lot of the dialogue is very charming and cute, but we just gotta master it all. So that's why I recommend anyone just try this game out. He gets the courage to run into this from looking at a Bon Jovi poster, but we fall into the sewer. You're epic like that.
Intriguing.
Very good, very good.
Mr. Jovi or Bovi has a very good mustache. I've got to give him that.
So we're in the sewer with this person that was running away from the thing we're just being chased by. We're stuck in the sewer, but I don't remember how this goes. She gives Poinie a Poin. It's crazy.
No way.
Yeah, Poins are like these emotions that you can move around. There's the anger Poin, which is red. There's a yellow Poin, which is happiness, and then there's a yellow or blue. Oh, I almost clicked the tutorial. That would have lost me like a minute. But yeah, we have a little Poin. She sticks it onto her butt. It's like a tail first now. And it's a talking Poin that sounds like Eric Cartman. It's your little sidekick.
Wow.
It's really
incredible.
Good. From what I have heard, oh god, he got stuck in the sewer. That the person who helped make this game did like translations for the original South Park, like the first few seasons of it. So they just got inspired to put Eric Cartman as the voice or something. I don't really know. It's what I've heard. It might not be true, but what I've heard.
Okay.
All I'm saying.
Intriguing.
Yeah. So
I feel like I'm going to be saying that a lot. Just intriguing. There's a lot of intrigue going on in this game. As well as that, it's all very cute. Like I like what Poin's going on and Poinie's Poin as well.
Poinie's Poin it's got it, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to like give these things emotions to make them angry, and that'll open the gates because that's how that works. And we're already pretty much done with the first level. And after every level, there is a boss fight that we have, and that's pretty much the main part of the game. The main like villain of this game is Lolo. She gives out toxic Poins, which is like bad emotions, and it'll like poison people. That's how poison works. So we just gotta cure them with neutralize them with the normal Poins, and everything will all be good. So she poisons Lilin, that's her name, yep. I know the characters. And we gotta save her. She hates us. But this one's actually kind of hard. There's only one attack that's really hard. When she's sad, if you get slightly close to her, she will like just freeze up and you can't do anything about it, so you have to run away. But it's such a small window. So that's a red one. Here's the blue one. Hopefully I can get this. You gotta like aim it. Nope, she curved around it.
She knows your plan. She knows your game.
The red. And the next one will be yellow, and then red. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, I lost a bit of time to the blue one, but it's fairly simple. But that one's just the rough one. But we're done. You can't touch this. Yeah, this.
Oh wow, you get a proper countdown, and wow, you get a full score. There's a score system. That's cool.
And it does nothing.
Oh,
You can't like.
Great.
Yeah, it doesn't. I think it gives you a score. I mean, like, if you pause the game, it tells you like your rank. But I'm not sure if that has to do with your score or just your progression through the game. But it's not.
It's just a personal
important.
thing. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nothing in the game is like, you got this, you got this. It's just, yeah, well done, mate.
This game has been like explored a lot more recently because oh shoot, I have to go. I forgot where I was going, but now I do. This game has gotten a lot of recognition lately from if you know the person Benny Vinesauce, he streamed it recently, and just
yeah.
it's gotten a lot of recognition and people really dig it. So it's been cool to see some activity recently. Very cool. I only know
It's interesting. It's interesting when like, you know, just one person who's got a little bit going for him can like bring attention to games. But so yeah, you're about to say something.
I don't know too much about like the casual game. I did many years ago, but I mostly know the speedrun now. You know, it's all in the mind, but I feel like there's a lot of things I'm missing that, like the score. There's probably something to that, but it's not important to the run, so my bad. That's all.
That's true. That is true.
Like there are so many things. I'm like, I thought there is so much cut content from this game. Like they're just rooms that like have nothing in them, and I'm like, wow, this game has like nothing, you know. But then a lot more recently, people have just discovered like, oh, you do this and this and this and this. I'm like, oh, my bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was a full map that we saw there.
Yeah. But we know where we're going.
It's big.
So here's the second level. We were just talking to the Petite Gang.
Okay.
And the whole point of this game, sorry, is to find your house. You don't know where you live. So you ask everyone around you, do you know where I live? Help me. Oh god, I wanted that. You know what? Never mind. I have to wait for it to disappear. I'm just gonna grab this. You're supposed to make that guy neutralized to be from sad to neutral, and then make him angry to bust down a thing, but we can just go around it. But that still lost me a bit of time. But yeah, you go around asking where you live and where your mom is. You don't know where your mom is either. Oh, I didn't even see that guy.
Wow. This is tragic.
It's very relatable, honestly.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the plot of the game.
Typical Friday evening for Broby SR.
Yeah, we asked these people, do you know where we live? And they don't like us, so they want to like kill us instead.
Wow. This says a lot about society.
They just want to run us over. They won't tell us where we live. Pretty messed up.
Do you, as much as, you know, they're not the best people in the world right now, I do like the designs of these characters. They do seem like a cool bunch, aside from the fact that they want to kill you.
They are pretty cool. The green guy, rad. I dig his vibe. I love him.
Yeah, he's got, look at that fit. Incredible.
So we have to bait them out, hit them with these, they're angry, and they get knocked off. That's the fight. Nice. Okay. Oh, no one was close to me, so I could. Oh, that was good. That was really good. That went a lot better than what I thought it would. Because all their movements are pretty much different every time. So a lot of things can change.
Intriguing.
There we win. What happens? They get away. I'm pretty sure. But yeah.
Hey, Green.
Yeah, from here.
So you're...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, go on.
No, you go on. I'll just explain the game.
I was going to say, because, wow, interestingly, my question was kind of about explaining the game. So we're seeing any percent at the moment, but there's, at least in theory, a 100% category on SRC. What would that entail? Considering that the point system doesn't really do anything in particular, what would a 100% run CS do?
I have done 100% before. I used to run this game on emulator before I actually owned it. This game is very hard to find. It's pretty uncommon and it's pretty pricey. You usually see it for like $200 now. But I recently got a copy and it's been fun. But emulator saves a lot of time from loads, so I've made it like obsolete.
Yeah.
It's like hidden from the leaderboards, but you can still run it. So my run is up there on 100%, but you know, you just have to find it.
Yeah, I see it.
But 100%, there's the enemies around that are just in the levels, and you just want to neutralize them all. That's pretty much, yeah. And there's like
I just saw the video that you've linked on your 100% run in the description.
What is it?
I assume that like it looks like a scene from the Titanic, and then it's like a meme
Okay.
of somebody pretending to throw someone else.
The memory. Okay, that's a good one.
Right, but you're explaining something about the game, and sorry about the tangent, folks.
Oh no. I was explaining what's happening. We meet up with the gang again, but he's been hit with toxic points, and we just gotta help him. You know how it is. But yeah, that went pretty smooth. The little like there's like cats around the levels that like can put toxic points on your like on the NPCs around. That'll just mess you up. But that wasn't bad.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get pretty bad RNG with that. But yeah, we saved them, and now he's allowing us and Lilin to join their group. So that's what's happening. So now they're our friends. They're good guys. They don't hate us.
Yippee!
My name, people, you have to. What was? I'm Red, and I'm sure Lilith. Acting your kid, man.
Yeah, if you can slowly like catch the dialogue of this game, it's really snappy and charming. It's good, but I get to skip it all.
Yeah, seems like they're a fun set of characters.
Yeah, about this game, it's like it's all about just going to the next character. Like there's no stopping. You just find another character, then another character to find your house. That's really good. But yeah, now we're going to go see their mom for some reason. Get why?
Okay, as you do.
Yeah. Oh, because you know we're asking, do you know where we live? Yeah, of course. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Whoa! This is
You know, their mom, Strawberry Mama. That's her name.
Okay.
She raised these kids on her own. They're all adopted. And the hidden lore, particularly, but like it's hinted that she used to have a kid that passed away, and that's why she takes care of these kids.
Oh.
Pretty good. But yeah, she threw a party for us. It's very nice of her, but we just did. We don't want to be a part of that. We're out.
Dang.
It's very nice. But she recommends that we go see Pillow, who is a DJ, and knows encyclopedia or something. I don't know, or not knows, but I don't know. He is the encyclopediac. I don't know. It's weird. He's everything. That's the whole joke. He does like everything. Spoiler. But to get to to find him. We don't know how. He lives in the jungle, but we don't know where the jungle is. That's the plot of the game. So we have to talk to a random citizen near this gate. This guy is cute guy. He tells me a key is in the first level that we went to, or the second level, the garden.
Okay.
And we just gotta go back there and grab a key. Okay, there's also chocolate eclairs that will refill your health bar. I'm just gonna grab them because he's cute.
Just like real life.
They're little dogs or something. I don't even know what they are, but yeah.
Aw.
Don't eat
They're funny.
chocolate eclairs that are just running on the ground. Please don't. Life advice.
But it looks so tasty.
Okay, you convinced me, bro. Let's go eat them. Yeah, now I can finally just do the normal strat. Just grab that, shoot that up there, and bounce off it. And yeah, every NPC that you neutralize has all unique dialogue if you talk to them, which is pretty charming. Oh. Also, if you just go around that, it skips some text box, so nice. Also, there is a golden eclair there that'll raise your health up by 1, but we don't care for that.
I don't know, man. Golden Eclair sounds pretty good.
I wish I could try one. Yeah, we're back here. Here. I don't know what's up with him, but he's cool. Now we've opened up the water gate. We're going to John's Lake. The NPCs here make me very uncomfortable, but they're nice.
Shoutouts to John though. Let's go.
John's Lake goat.
This is no.
I love how they do the texturing for like going to different parts of the map. It's just like here's a cardboard cutout. You'll get there.
Oh, I got that first try. You can just skip like this entire level if you just bounce off that. And you can skip a puzzle here if I... No!
Oof.
It ran into it. Oh god.
Dang.
There
It's a
you go.
massive eclair. Oh my gosh, sorry.
Oh yeah, those refill your full health bar. But we don't need that. We're here to run. John! I like him.
Oh, hello, John.
He's relatable. He's just sad. There's no water. He just wants to cry all day. And wants no one to be around him. Pretty cool.
He's got some good kicks though. Got to give him that.
Yeah, these are the little villains, little hell meows. They got bad on their helmet. They know they're bad. Hi, GD. Yeah. The solution, it always gives like a little hint. It says the lake gathered in John's tears. So by that, we gotta fuse the red with the yellow and make blue and make them cry. And it fills up the whole lake. And that's it. We filled up the whole lake. That one's probably the easiest. Very fun.
John in the lake. Let's go.
Now he's happy!
You can't touch this.
Yippee-yo! I love the quote of this game, yippee-yo. You can't touch this. So good.
You can't touch this.
I do that on the daily.
It's good words to live by.
Thank you.
Sorry?
Well,
Oh, does he speak like a pirate?
Yeah.
This guy? Let's go.
Arr. So he starts... I forget exactly how it happens, but his tears flood the whole city. And as well here. So we just gotta go through the whole map again like this. Oh on his water, his
Yeah.
tears. Kind of powerful, honestly.
Yeah, emotional guy. He must have bottled up quite a lot.
But with
I love the eclair on the loading screen. Sorry, I did have to say it's just there.
man, eclairs are so good, bro. It's a good little creature. I want one for a pet.
For
And
real.
for a snack. But yeah, the flood opened up Pillow's house, or it like destroyed it, and it leads to a jungle behind it. So we just keep going in. I love the whole like aesthetic and look of this level.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's so good. It kind of reminds me of Paper Mario, the like Yoshi Island part. Little sounds of it. Cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's interesting. Somebody had mentioned in chat that there was a sound, the jumping noise, reminded them of Yoshi from SMW2.
I never noticed that. That's so real. Oh my god. That's awesome. Yeah, the whole gimmick about this level is that if you drop once, you drop all the way to the bottom. So I hope I don't do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you heard now, folks? Broby's also done a little bit of stuff with Sonic, and I've been hearing a lot recently of a certain update for a Sonic game that apparently is similar to what we're getting here in terms of, you know, if you get hit down, you go all the way down. Apparently that's a big thing for those folks. So what, it just sends you all the way back to the start?
Yeah, even lower than the start. Honestly, there's like a giant pit at the bottom that you don't see. But
Wow, they save it just for your failures. That's crazy.
but we didn't fall in. We're good.
Let's go.
Somebody actually did.
But here's Pillow. He's quirky. He's awesome.
Everybody, come on.
His- The way he
Yeah.
talks,
Looking
it's
for
like
A flamboyant fellow.
it's information overload. The way he talks, everybody, everywhere. You know.
Help me, but when I promise I
But
Does he know where our mum is though?
we'll never know. We gotta help him
Dang.
first. Since his house was destroyed, we have to make him a new one. Oh shoot! Okay, wait. Okay, I have my notes up. This fight's interesting because there's a specific order you need to hit him with emotions. You're supposed to wait for.
Oh.
Oh, I messed it up. I accidentally just walked into him with the one I didn't want. You're supposed to wait for him to say what he wants first. Yeah, he wants red. Okay, give him red. Okay. And then I should have blue, but I kind of messed up, so I'm scared of how this will go.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I'm not just gonna waste. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow. It's yellow, yellow, red, yellow, blue, and then it repeats.
All right, that's handy that it's like so specific,
Yeah,
like every time.
yeah, it's always the same.
That's cool.
And yeah, these guys are toxic. So
I was about to say they are not cool.
yeah, they're not cool. And the red. So I can just keep grabbing health while I go around. Hopefully I'm doing this right.
Nice.
I stopped looking at my notes. The yellow. Oh,
Yellow, please.
should be done. Wait. Oh, did I just walk into it? I went to go look away. This is the worst fight I've ever dealt with. Alright, I'm just gonna wait.
Yellow.
Yellow, yes. Okay. Maybe the yellow last one? I wonder if there's a way you can do this faster. All waiting.
Blue, please.
Yeah, this was not a good show. Alright, yellow, yellow, yellow. Good showing of what you're supposed to do. This was like everything you shouldn't do. But there's no real penalty, it just, you know. I was just showing what could have gone wrong. That's the hardest one in the game. Promise you. 100%. Looking at notes is pretty hard.
I can, yeah, I can testify to that, and I'm sure you can remember
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
like 2 weeks ago.
Say, Pillow. your house.
We ask him where we live.
Sure you are. Surely you are. Yes.
He says we don't even know who we are. So how would he know?
Bye, everyone.
So then he recommends we go to a chef to ask.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Right after that, shows a cutscene of his house being destroyed once again. So all that effort was for nothing.
Oh, tell me that's a plot element later on. We have to rebuild it and like a boss rush thing.
Man, that would have been so good. Poinie's point 2, here we come.
2024 will be our year.
I think this game was like fully licensed by or published by Sony. So it's like they're like,
Oh wow.
they wanted this to win, bro. But there's like nothing on it. And I think the reason why this game didn't come over here is because the way they handle the dialogue in English is like, I don't know, there's a lot of swearing. Not swearing, but like it's crude. There's some moments.
Yeah. Interesting. And I wonder what other, stuff Sony had up their sleeve for the West. Because maybe they were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't bring this over because that might damage other things. I wonder.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Yeah, they probably just didn't think it would sell well in the West or anywhere else.
That was the chef. What was he cooking?
I forget. Oh, I try to go for it.
Maybe we'll find out.
I'm safe. I think that little dog. That's not the chef. That's like an underling of the chef, you know.
Sous chef.
Oh, they lose the key to the restaurant, so we gotta find the key. There's a whole thing you're supposed to go into, like a room, and find juice to help open up a room, but we just skip it because we can get the key another way. So we're saving time over that. That's like one of the smaller but bigger time saves of the game, I guess, for the speedrun. Pretty neat. But yeah, backtracking, we go back to the jungle. Yippee. Yeah, there's a lot of keys that you just have to go back to the level you were just at. Very good.
Yeah.
I think that's actually the
When
only
it comes
time.
to... Oop, yeah.
I think that's like the last time it actually happened, so it's pretty good.
All right. When it comes to like movement in this game, I imagine it's just, fairly straightforward. Like,
Very.
just use the sticks for movement and jumping on the face keys.
Yeah. That's it.
Nice. Any camera control, or is the camera just fairly like, you just play with what
There's
you
a
get?
lot. You can have it like go behind Poinie. Like it'll show up in the top left.
Mhm.
Yeah, it'll like. I kind of like this the most, but I
Okay.
sometimes forget it's in the game. So, and you can also just do like a snap. Oh, that guy almost got my way, which could have been bad. We can just fly over here, which was what you need the juice for to open up those little platforms. But we just
Hey, Green.
skip it. That's all.
Let's go.
Yeah. A lot of people complain about the control, like the camera controls, but I think they're decent. They're good. A lot of people have a hard time. Yeah, we got the key. Now we can go in. And coming up is the biggest skip in the game.
Okay.
Yeah. There's nothing like it.
Let's go.
I think it saves like 2 minutes or 3 or something.
Not this, not that.
Probably 2 minutes.
Oh, no, 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 no.
We just know it saves time.
Oh, important customer. What are we gonna do?
But here, we're trying to ask the cook where we live, but he says that we gotta help him out with the kitchen first.
All the cooks are doing work.
So, man, we gotta go help out before we actually know where we live.
I don't know what you boys and why.
Wow, he looks mad.
You know, Poinie, but cookies are the but that's the people. And we'll meet Poinie.
Okay. So now we have to go into the blazing oven. That's where you should go, definitely. But yeah, now we're in Bomber Kitchen.
Is the chef?
Yeah,
Is the chef a dog as well?
I think he's a pig.
Okay, yeah, that probably checks
The
out.
nose, I think. Yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. He can be whatever he wants to be.
Because I was thinking, like, I saw it and I was just like, but the eclairs are kind of like dogs. Like, what's happening?
Okay. So you can just clip
nice.
through with the Poin. That's the only big skip like that in the game. There's nothing else like it, sadly. But
That's the way, boy.
yeah, you skip all these rooms that eventually opens up that room. So now we can just immediately go to the fight. And this is also just like the Woody Woodpecker level pillow. You just have to know which one to give them. But this one's more confusing. But less is really happening, so it's a lot more easier to follow as well. So that's red, then we go to blue. Give me blue! And he says that way faster too. Okay, we just gotta survive and give him the right things.
Chili chicken salad with some and next. Give me yellow.
Oh,
Oh no. And next.
oh,
Give me red.
okay, hit him. I didn't think that would actually hit him. Like, I gotta get blue, but things are happening. Oh, okay.
Next.
Okay, maybe I lied. There's a lot of stuff happening. It should be red? Oh god, I just threw it away. In the leg.
Jelly beef with red wine and some dynamite and next. Give me red. And next. Give me
Well, as someone who works in a coffee shop and, you know, finds himself in the kitchen quite a bit, this is just exactly what you know, hospitality? That's just, yeah, that's just what this is like.
It just hits home. God.
Mm-hmm.
and next. Give me red.
I too work in a giant oven.
Yeah, I can imagine. bro.
My boss wields a cleaver trying to like get us all to work.
Oh man. You gotta hit him with the emotions. That's all you gotta do.
I'll try and find some like jelly beans or something that I can just start throwing at them. It's like this is supposed to make you happier.
Trust me, bro. If Poinie can do it, you can do it.
Is this a skip? Will this get me home quicker?
We'll find out
The customers are
next
satisfied.
time.
You've got flavor. Ooh,
Yeah, we help them.
beats me, kid.
Just beats me. We get super pissed. And our emotions get so riled up. I think that's what happens. And we just explode. We explode, and that causes stuff to happen outside.
Sorry, kid. Ooh.
There's a giant fridge outside that opens up from the explosion. So we gotta go there. That's the next place for some reason. We're just gonna go into a giant freezer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
There we go. All right. Onward. All right, let's go. And get stuck on the fence. You're snowing. We got ice physics. It's so awesome. And there's these little snow bunnies. Yeah, this place is nice. But thankfully for the speedrun, there's like, we could just really just skip all these levels really quickly. They just go by in like a minute. This level goes in like a zigzag. So we just like grab a Poin, use the float ability, and just go across the little gaps that it has. Go from there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we skip all these puzzles if we just jump around. Great. These guys just roll at us because they're sad. Great. Yeah, that's the level. Very exciting. And I hear someone that's just talking to a snowman and says that they're in love. Very relatable.
I want to go.
It just doesn't talk. Now we gotta ask, do you know where we live? Of course they would know. But as always, we always gotta help them out before they tell us if they know where we live. That's great. Surely this one will know.
Surely.
Do you believe in her?
I don't know. I don't know.
Alright. This one can go very wrong. So if I mess up this first one, it goes horrible. There's like a point that's right beside an enemy and she flies around on ice. Yeah, I missed it. Oh no. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, hit her with it. And I gotta give the snowman one, as they're in love. And just keep doing the same thing. Give them the same emotion. Oh, made it yellow. No. He walked into it, and I gave it to him again. Oh no. Okay, okay, okay.
Oh.
Where is she? She's flying around somewhere. Oh no. Okay, okay. The camera controls for this part are really rough, and she just goes wherever she wants. Oh, alright. There we go. Okay. Now give it to the guy before it wears off. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, I was trying to get some health before the level ended, but I got hit again in the process. But we'll be good. We'll be good. Surely.
Surely.
Yeah, the music in this game, they're all just really good. Nothing's lacking. But yeah, now they're in love. Their emotions are back. He's talking now. So I'm happy we could fix their relationship. And she gives us juice for it. Starbucks.
You'd love to see it.
So this opens up an area that we couldn't go to before, which is the station. And Poinie's idea is that maybe he doesn't even live in downtown. Maybe he lives across like the world. So we go and take the train. This part is like very I got this guy? Nah, okay. Very pointless. That's all I gotta say. We'll see. Also, these platforms are pretty rough. Holy move!
Where are you?
Thomas? Is that you? My golly. Yeah, we have a train that will talk to us. And
Why are you looking?
he doesn't know where our house lives, or we don't even know. He doesn't know where we live. So, but he says he'll help. He says he won't help us go to the next town. But this guy, Pierre, challenges us to a race, and I think he gets he challenges them. Oh no, he threatens them or something.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have to do the race with them. So you think, oh, this is gonna be really interesting, but he just wears down. He can't keep going.
Damn, bless him.
Thomas,
Times are tough.
over.
Old Edgar. Old Edgar.
Hold on.
Hey, no.
Not present.
And there's Pillow. He's back.
Strawberry.
And he warns us that Strawberry Mama is missing.
Grab your.
Oh no.
And the train,
Oh.
they know each other. They did bingo night together. So he gets the energy, the courage to go back, but he goes too bonkers that we end up flying off the train and back into the sewer. The first level.
Ooh.
Yeah, sadly I get to skip all the cutscenes that are FMVs, but saves time. and the exit is blocked off, so we can't get out. And now there's this green dude. We treat him like a monster, but he's a good guy.
What be that? Yeah. I don't be seeing. Scare him.
Looking at
Mina, please don't. This be. I always be my maybe what.
you're not. Yeah, well,
Yeah, now we befriend him. He says he'll help us get out of here,
You can't.
make a new entrance or exit for us,
I'll make it.
make a new path.
I'll go.
Pretty epic. This part is also very quick because the game wants you to like 100% the rooms. It's like a whole like spiral over here of like a tower. Crazy, but we just ignore it all. Go to the exit. But there's one puzzle we have to do. So
I do like the color scheme of this place.
yeah,
Do you like the
it
purple?
just does it so right. Wait, why did I not? Oh, he just. Okay. Yeah, moves. All right, and that opens the gate, and we're done.
Nice.
Fairly simple, even though I messed up. But she's back! Oh no, what could go wrong? Now her friend has been poisoned. The horror. Stinky Toe Jam
Oh,
Monster.
dear.
Save Barbary by Nasty. I like this fight a lot. It's super simple. You hit this guy with reds constantly until all the junk is gone. Oh, but I got bad RNG where that guy will chase me with toxicity. But now he's out of the goo. Now we just throw some stuff at him. Yellow, where's yellow? There we go. Now blue, red, and then yellow. Oh, he almost just farted on us, but we're good. We're clean.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, you
We're not into that sort of thing.
No. We move. We move on. We're past that.
Let's go.
Yippee-yo! You can't.
Thank you.
So that was that. It just goes by really quick. But during this time, the guy who threatened us and Lolo form a pact. Oh no.
there.
Pretty scary.
Yes, you.
You
Let me give.
anything
Then it's a.
to
That's the plot. Yeah, we gotta find Strawberry Mama. If you were to guess where she could be in this whole map, where do you think she'd be?
I don't know. I imagine going missing. You might get hungry. Maybe near the kitchen. I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good guess. That's really good. But it's false.
Oh, where
Sadly.
am I wish
I'm not surprised.
If you'd
I
like,
don't-
you can guess again, but I won't. I wouldn't blame you.
here's what
I didn't want to.
I'll go.
The jungle to
Jungle.
help the house. I don't know.
Ooh, good guess. They were friends, but she's missing. He wouldn't be helping, you know? She's missing. The guy who told us about the house, or that she's missing, you know?
True. That is true.
I can explain things.
No, you did say it. No, you did say it. I'm just. I'm. By the 9, I'm tweaking.
So we don't have many options left. This is rough. Man, if she were missing, where could she go? Jump over this guy's head. We'll go to Strawberry Mama's house. See where she could have gone. She was here all along. In her own house.
Oh.
There she was. Okay.
Our points
How did that happen?
Man,
We'll back shut.
everyone's lost in this game. It's crazy. Yeah, she's toxic now. She's poison.
Oh no.
Yeah, this fight goes by pretty quick as well. If I do it right. If I do this right. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. No, I backed it up. Good. With this fight. Oh god, I grabbed the wrong thing. Where's the yellow one? Okay. Quite too late. Oh, no, I'm good. You can just hit the other NPCs like really early. And they'll just stay on her until her window for being hurt is open. That's pretty good.
If there like was a setup that you wanted to, try and do again that just wasn't happening, is there like an easy way to like restart these stages, or is
No.
it like you just got to wait it out?
Yeah, you just gotta suffice,
Improvise.
Improvise, exactly. Oh wait, did I not do it all? I thought that was the last of it. Oh no. My brain was not here for this level. But it's simple. Every time I said it's simple, it goes wrong. Maybe I'll learn from that?
Yo! You can't touch this! Eric? What?
From here, she mentions her dead son, Eric. He saw her ghost, and we come to the conclusion that it's because of a spirit that's haunting her that we should go to like this Halloween castle, see if he was like messing with her. So we go to the ghost house. It's probably my favorite level. Pretty cool. The music, the vibes, it's all there. Not this part.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, the fog's cool, but
This place is too... I feel... Now then... Why?
there's more to it.
If you get going...
Okay.
They make Poinie go because they're scared. We're champs. We move. Keep going. And there's nothing else to do out here. Just like, it's so big, there's nothing else. Kind of weird. That's cool. Yeah, if you play this game like yourself, you'll notice a lot of like errors, like like dialogue errors. I mean, a lot of it gets messed up, or translated wrong, but it's still really good. They do a good job. And from here, this guy sends us to the nightmare world. And I forget why. But we're here. We're here to confront our fears. Oh wait, never mind. We're supposed to find a guy named Halloween. That was the whole point. And he says the guy, Halloween, is in this nightmare world. Go there and find him. So we gotta go there. I'm slowly remembering this game. It's been a while. Also, if you fall here, you have to go back to where I spawned, but we're good. And this first puzzle room, oh, watch out. Oh my god. If I walk straight forward, nothing else, you can just skip it. The saws and all the puzzles. That's pretty good. Good puzzle. The whole puzzle for this area is, the book hurt me? No way. If the enemies or the NPCs are crying, they make like a tear fog thing. So if we put that on them, the ghosts will get affected by it, and the ghosts go into different rotations. I want to be red, neutralize them, make them blue, and then there's a ghost of Poinie in the mirror. But if we hit it, that one, it'll go to that one that was sad and hit it with the sadness effect. So, yeah, here's the other big skip in the game. There's this whole invisible room where you're supposed to hit these guys with happiness and it lights up the room.
Oh,
But if we just do it blind, like I'm dying right now, dude, yeah, there's a lot of cracks in the floor, but if we just go up,
okay.
like we know where we're going, hopefully this is good. We can hit a small crack into the door. We're good.
Yo, that's cool.
Yeah, it saves a good amount of time. Now just a long hallway for effect. Really effective, man. Oh, don't hit him, please. Please don't walk into it. Oh my god, this guy.
Oh,
I meant to just have it there placed near him so I could hit him with the light. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, I don't even need this. Oh, where's the yellow one? Okay. Oh, like my whole mojo was off. All right, last one. Hit one of these. Hit the happy one. Oh my god. All right. I just need to make one of them sad. It hit that guy again. I don't know if that works though. No, it's why is that? He's not close enough to it. Right? Or is it toxic? I don't know. I'm lost. There's Poinie's mom. She's a ghost. But if we just hit it with... What? Okay. There we go. My brain was not working for that section at all. In this boss fight, I did not understand for the longest time until another runner named Dunwacky, shout out to Dunwacky, was playing it casually and just noticed instantly, not instantly, but after a while, I was like, oh, it's like how you do it is literally right here. It just says red, blue, yellow. I never noticed it. I don't know what that meant, but it's right there. So you just got to go in that order. Hit him with red, blue, and then yellow. You don't actually have to hit him with it, but you got to wait for the NPCs to hit him with their effect, like that. Oh shoot.
gotcha.
Okay. And hit him under this. So the whole fight, reason why we're fighting this guy is he says, "Go find Halloween." So we go into this world to find Halloween, but then he says, "I'm actually Halloween. Get wrecked." So, we need blue, right? Blue. Okay, my bad. Yeah.
I mean, hey, it is the next season coming up, so it's, you know, he's kind of on the ball. He's got the spirit.
He's got the spirit. Oh yeah. And none of them are hitting him. There's 3 of them, which it usually just targets onto the real one, so it's kind of weird. There we go. Find blue. I'm at the blue. Oh, can't hit it. There we go. It's really hard to hit that from above. It's very awkward. Now we need yellow. There's happiness. And there's like no yellow ones on the field. You gotta like combine them. Oh, I'm gonna die. Where's the hell? There we go, hit. This in the yellow one. There you go. Okay. Oh, I landed under it. I didn't know that would hit me. Oh god. Okay, I got no health. It's okay.
Yo! You can't touch this!
Yeah, he was mad that we had friends and that he doesn't. So he wanted to trap us in this nightmare world. But now we befriend him because we're good like that.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever. I was just.
He's jealous. And of course, to forgive me, you gotta give him the juice.
gonna happen. What flavors are these juices? We've been hearing an awful lot about them, but
You know?
yeah.
I think they do have like certain names. I think it's like pure jelly or something, but it's like juice. I don't know. I think
Okay.
there's like 3 different colors. You know what? I might just pause the game and check. I think they might have names. The menu is pretty cool. Let's see our rank.
Mm.
That'd be cool. I haven't checked that in a long time.
I was born on
So she confesses that she was born from Planet Poin, and Lolo the villain is her sister. And they got in a fight, so then Lolo is now trying to make the whole world of our world toxic.
Ah,
Yeah,
of course.
that's how that works. Now we have to go to Planet Poin. But first I want to check out the menu. So status, help persons, we've helped 0 people. Playtime, 44 minutes. Level, Glaces class. I don't know what that means. It's always like a donut or something. It's been a while. Yeah, red hot Poin extract cherry bomber and power yellow.
Ooh.
And we missed like the blue one, I think. So
Okay.
yeah,
Intriguing.
very cool. Tell me your high score or level rank in Poinie's Point. But from here we need to find a rocket ship, and since we got that juice just now, we can go up this, which is not accessible at all, so we can't skip it. Oh, Poinie, buddy.
Ooh.
There we go.
We found it. It's pretty old.
Skip that. It skips a cutscene of them blasting off with the rocket, but instead of the rocket that blasts off, it's Bon Jovi, the statue instead. It's pretty goofy.
Oh no.
The biggest plot twist.
I'm Poinie.
So she goes and finds her mom. And those are the residents of Planet Poin. They're pretty chill. I like them. Let me grab one of these freaks just in case. Oh god. they're hard to capture, I promise. Okay, never mind. I'm dipping. I'll have to live. And I remember playing this casually. In this room, I had no idea what to do. But there's just an open window here that you can barely notice, and you just go into it.
Oh my
It's like-
gosh. Yeah, seeing you go in, I was just like, wow, there's like no clear direction at all of where he's supposed to go.
I'm glad you realized that too. Took me forever. Had to pull up the guide.
Well done. That's just.
So now we get a cutscene of Pierre saying that he's betraying her.
I want to pay the vow.
I forget how he does it, but what a sly
Purple
guy.
lipstick is a bold move.
Past the law, but I'm going to go help.
I think he kind of kills the look though.
Yeah, man. I love it when people do that. Just have a very stylish lips, you know? It works with them.
Ooh.
We get a slide
Wow,
section.
This is a bit
And it's
rate
gone.
killer. Good grief. Oh.
It was
that
killing the
it?
bit rate? Yeah, that's it.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of flashing colors and everything. But, oh my gosh,
that
that
makes
was it. There's literally.
Yeah, that's the worst part about this game. It's gonna kill your bit rate.
Oh, I was having so much fun in that, like 3 seconds of slide.
There are sections of the game that have those sliding sections that are like not manned. They're just like they're on the side, you know. But they control horrible, and they're not very interesting. So the whole gimmick of this level is to like power up these guys, and it'll. Oh, what? Oh, okay, there you go. I don't know why I didn't activate immediately, but yeah, it powers up things, and we can go to the next area. I just hope I don't get hit at all.
Oh, yeah.
go.
So with this game, is it just a health system and like no life system? Like you just get hit back to a certain point?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the room that you... did I not hit him with yellow? Okay. Did I not hit him with this? Weird. Okay. There you go. Not bad. Yeah, I think if you lose all your health in the level that you die in, then it just back to the start of that area. Not like fully sent back.
Huh.
Thankfully. This whole room, you have to power up all these guys. Oh shoot, okay. And you have to neutralize them. First, I'm just going around neutralizing them, and then I'll come back around and, give them the juice. Or points. Oh. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, this guy's here.
Hey, Green.
All my health. Back in business, baby.
Big guy. Let's go.
Alright. That's one. I don't actually know how many there are, but... That's two. That's three. Okay, guys. Keep counting. 4. 5.
5.
6. I think that's all. Actually, I think I need that guy too. No, I think I did that guy. Okay. That was 6, right? Good to know.
Thanks,
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Alright, and this leads us to the final part of this part. Well, I mean, it's done. Now I just gotta go fight the guy. The Frenchman.
Oh, if it isn't little...
This fight's like very weird because it's like, it has nothing to really do with the emotions. You can use the emotions to like mess him up, but you could just throw points at him and that just knocks him off the map. So it's like the second fight in the game, but without using the actual emotion. It's just throwing stuff at him. So,
Okay.
but this one's probably like not the hardest, but like, like most inconsistent. Oh. Knock him off. That's not enough. I can't tell if, I've never actually checked, but if, like, the other coins have, like, higher knockback or something. Because sometimes it feels like it's really bad, and sometimes it's not. Oh. He's posing on me. Can get him.
Damn.
There we... Oh! That sent him so far? Okay.
Yeah, you do have a
Oh.
point.
And he was stuck under there. Great.
Oh.
I've had him stuck under there for like a minute. Sometimes he just gets really stuck.
You can't touch this.
So I'm happy that just didn't happen. We've saved Planet Poin! And we hit him with the yippee-yo.
Mother,
It's gotta happen.
Well,
Yep.
like, thank you. What's the matter? And you?
yeah. Hey, yeah.
I am.
He shrinks because he's disappointed.
Then.
How that works.
Poinie,
Mhm.
don't you?
So now we gotta go find our mommy. Go back to Earth. Or wherever Poin lives. Poinie's? Points? Poinie's Point? But we go back.
Wherever Poinie points, perhaps.
What Pierre did by betraying Lolo was he sent like a giant toxic Poin down to Earth, and our mom, she consumed the whole giant toxic Poin herself and has been consumed by it. And she just like is like huge. You weren't supposed to know that it was her mom until after, but the foreshadowing, it's insane. The cool thing about this is the whole area to get to this final boss fight is open the entire game right here. You just have to go behind it, but no one's been able to figure it out. it has like very weird collision. So I don't know if it's possible, but if someone does make it possible, it'd be like a 7-minute run.
Okay.
So someone do your work.
Well, I mean, during this run, I have been eyeing up, listings for this game, seeing what it's going for.
How much is it going for you?
With not including shipping and stuff to get it over from Japan. Seeing one that's up around £50, just over £50.
Oh, okay.
Where would you consider that? Would you consider that decent deal, or?
I have no idea how to like, translate the pounds. To be honest.
Oh, I mean, like that would probably be nearer like $60-70.
That's really good. I always see this for like over 100 for sure.
But is that
Standalone
folks?
price.
Is that folks in the US trying to sell it, or is that like from?
Usually from the US. I haven't seen too many listings from like Japanese sites. I've seen one for like 80, so yeah, I guess that's really good.
That do be what happened, because I had like on the Japanese site. Ooh.
Okay, so this boss fight, you're supposed to hit your gang members into her until she gets affected, like that. Jump into her. Oh, okay. And it'll change, and we just keep doing it until we're level.
Oh my gosh, so many eclairs.
Yeah, we need them, bro. Like the way you have the window for hitting her hair when she's knocked out is really small. So like if I like mess up anything, it's like gotta redo it. Oh,
it's over.
Oh no! I was right there.
Oh.
I'm bad. This fight can go very wrong. It's the longest and I'd say hardest fight in the game, but I can go pretty smooth, which we're still in the process. Nice. So yeah, we just jump into it, and that is the fastest and easiest way to hit her. So that's what we're trying to do. But yeah, I love the effect and music of this fight. Like the rain in the background. It's like not rain at all, but it looks like, I don't know, beautiful. Like I said. I like it.
Yeah, kind of dreamy.
Yeah, that's it. That's perfect. Oh man. The gang members can like hit her. Oh god. Okay. Oh. This is. Oh no, my brain is not here. I'm like not ready for when she just gets knocked down. I had the right thing in my hand. I don't want yellow. There you go. I want red. There you go. I'm so ready to like throw it back. Oh, not throw it back. Oh god, not me. Throw the points to the gang members, because if they hit her too early before her window's open, they just don't do the effect. Oh, I don't have the right thing. See? Oh my god. Oh no. All right. I'm just making this climactic.
Oh yeah.
It's working.
Keep us on the edge of our seats.
Right? Yeah. All right, we need blue. When she's ready. Okay, that should be good. Oh, we're good. So every time you do hit her, the coins go away. So our supply is running out. We've got 2 more left. Please hit him. Oh, please. No. Oh no, she landed on it, so I can't grab it. Oh. And it changed it? So now it's yellow? Or was it always yellow? Oh god. Alright, hit her. Alright, now we just have red and yellow? Oh no. Did I mess up somewhere? I might have gave her the emotion. Oh no. If you give the wrong thing, I don't really know how to explain it too well. Oh, never mind. That's time.
Hey, GG.
I forgot how this game worked. That's time. Man, I was really cutting it close to the estimate. Or did I go over?
Well, hey. Nah, you're underestimate. It was a
Okay.
110 flat, pretty much on our end.
That's it. Only more Poinie.
Oh,
Your mom soon.
that was crazy. Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to make it climactic, It'd be perfect. So, yeah, that's our mom. So we have no more points left. Oh no. But
But there aren't any.
what are we gonna do? No coins.
What are we gonna do?
We were so close. Darn fiddlesticks.
Damn, darn.
Use me. I mean, after all, I'm a point. Use me and save your mom. Don't worry, son. I'm a point.
So Eric Cartman is gonna sacrifice
Baby need.
save our mom.
Yippee, yip.
Farewell, friend. Oh man.
Oh,
Take him off our butt.
bittersweet.
Yeah, you can't touch me.
Same with the last CPO, you can't touch this.
Even greater friends.
That thing's terrifying, actually.
What a bloke, though, helping us out
I know.
right at the end.
What a guy. What a point. That's the best point I've ever seen.
Truly.
110
And then-
flat. That's awesome. Sorry.
And that was
That's Poinie's
Poinie's
point.
point.
We found our mom.
Wowie.
We bring ourselves home, and our house was right at the start of as soon as we start the game, right there beside the donut shop. So we did it.
Ah, let's go. Ah, happy ending.
Bye, Poinie. Yeah, that's Poinie's point. That's all I gotta say.
I mean,
He's
you've let the
cute.
game do the talking for a
Really?
lot of this, and like, I don't blame you. It is funky, truly a funky game. If folks, if you've intrigued people, you've certainly intrigued me because I just won't shut up about that word. Where like, you mentioned that you can emulate this. If folks, did want to give it a go and didn't feel like delving in and making the big spend if they didn't want to. Notes and stuff about the run. Is there any place that they can learn other than the current runs that you and Dunwaki have got?
The only notes for this game are for for certain fights, only 2 that help know what certain points to use before they actually shut them out, like the cooking fight and the house making one. But that's about it.
Okay.
The run's very straightforward, thankfully. It's just it's simple. It's not too hard to get into, and save states would really help. But the emulator runs are hidden from the board. They are there if you make them appear. Show them in the settings of speedrun.com, but they are hidden from the main board. But if you would like to run it, it's an option. I do recommend it. It's a good time.
Gotcha. And then if folks want to see more of what you be doing, whether it be this or any other strange platformer, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Roby_SR. SR standing for, you guessed it, speedrunning. I speedrun like a bunch of platformers and colorful games, and this game fits it perfectly. Platforming, colorful, so it's all about. It's super obscure, which is also like another thing that I always try to look for. So it's perfect. It's so good. You can also find me at on Twitter or X. With
Ain't nobody call it that.
I know, who calls it X, but maybe there's that one guy that's like, what's Twitter? So you can find me at BrobyDA. That's it. For California Raisins.
CA. Exactly that. I was about to say it. Thank you for finishing that one off.
Yeah, that's the joke. Thankfully. Oh wait, did I put an hour and
Incredible.
15 minutes for the estimate? I thought it was an hour 10. I
Yeah.
thought I was exactly on it.
We can get our producer to change that if you really want.
Please, I need it. Yeah, that's Poin's point. Some cool
Epic.
credits.
Oh, Broby, thank you so much. That was an absolute treat. I'm glad that I've had a chance to see a little bit more of this. Whet my appetite a little bit more if I do choose to make the leap and give it a go.
That would be
I know that if it comes with your recommendation, then I'm sure it's going to be good. Oh, that's a cool ending scene.
Got its own song. Sick. Listen to this every
Let's
night
go.
before bed. But at the end of the credits, wait for it.
Ooh.
He's back! Oh my god! He's alive! The end.
Let's go. What a guy. Oh, he's happy about it as well. You love to see it.
It's a good ending.
Well, folks, you'll be just as happy as Poin to know that we are not done with the show yet. We are done with Poinie's Poin. We are very, very happy to have seen that. But we are going to be closing off Going Places tonight with a delight, a game you've probably heard of the series Initial D. But I don't know whether you folks have heard of a certain, got to find the full name for it, Ryosuke Takahashi's fastest typing theory. If it sounds like what you think it sounds like, then it probably is exactly what you think it sounds like. I'm convoluting things, but we are going to hopefully not be convoluting our typing as DBK takes us through that. So do join us after this break. Use this as a chance to, get up, have a little stretch, make sure you're staying hydrated, and we will be back to close off with some very fast typing action. See you after the break. Alrighty, folks, welcome back to the Games Done Quick Hotfix, and welcome to Going Places. Welcome back to Going Places. We are well through this show where we've been having a look at mainly region-exclusive games. We've been having a look at what Europe has to offer, and we've been diving into what Japan has to offer. We saw some Agent Hugo RoboRumble exclusive to different regions of Europe. We had Poinie's Poin just after that, which was a Japan exclusive, and then we're about to be treated to Initial D Ryosuke's. I'm gonna let the runners and commentators actually pronounce that properly. But just before we do that, just thought I would remind you, especially as we are coming to the end of September, that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Games Done Quick Hotfix. So please consider subscribing if you enjoyed the daily speedrunning content. And if you're watching on YouTube, then come over and join us. It's fun to see the action as it happens live, and I'm looking forward to whatever madness is gonna unfold with DBK. I'm not going to say the name. I'm going to leave that to you folks, because I think you're much more versed in this than I am. So over to you lot.
All right, so GDQ Hotfix Going Places. Good evening, konbanwa. Nihon no kata mo ohayou gozaimasu. Everyone, welcome to Ryosuke Takahashi's fastest typing theory. Yeah, all right.
Let's go.
I got that right earlier on in the show. I'm mad. When the run actually came up, I couldn't do it. Oh, typical.
So this game is extremely rad, and I just want to introduce my team from the Anime Speedrunning Discord, the Anime Speedrunning group, who've been homies with me, are going to hop in the car with me, and everyone's got their seatbelts on, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Safe driving.
All right. So we've got.
Am I in the trunk or something? Am I allowed to come
No,
as well?
we've got like 6 people. It's okay. We're breaking the rules. We're going drifting.
Let's go. Let's go.
So we've got with us, of course, Hibson, the host of Going
Hello.
Places. He brought all the
I'm
popcorn.
gonna leave most of the talking to you.
And then we've got Glitch-san, who is
Howdy.
the secret hidden king of typing, but he's learning in the car. He's new to the Initial D typing scene, but he runs a ton of anime speedrun games, so just wanted him in the car. And we've got
Passenger seat, buddy.
the passenger seat. Thanks, dude. Pound it, bro. All right, and we've got Nugget-san, who's also in the car.
Hey, what's going on, gamers?
He's a real one. He used to be one of the world champions, but I had to be the king of the road yesterday and just knock a few seconds off of his time. How are you doing, Nugget
Yeah,
son?
I'm in the back on Aux, man. I'm just controlling the music for this one, this road trip.
And then we've got the fastest hands from America, Riz-san. Why don't you go and introduce yourself, buddy?
Hello, I'm Riz. I'm not that fast, but I appreciate it.
Lies.
He's modest. Don't worry about it.
Too humble. It comes off a little. But hey, this man's been using all sorts of keyboard. For today, though, we're going to be using the Hokunai keyboard. It's a pretty cool keyboard from Japan. It's the standard if you're cool and you're playing typing games. This game's just a little bit crazy. It has a vibe. So I am playing up a character a little bit, but I just want everyone to enjoy the ride and have a good time. While I'll be typing, there are moments where I'll be a little bit quiet. So I think everyone in the car might be a little bit loud and talking about the game. It's pretty obvious because there'll just be a really long word on screen where I can't type. I'm going to go ahead and show the settings. This game's also for the PC, but unfortunately with the way technology is going, the actual PC that I run this game has died. So that's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Classic.
I'm actually running the PS2 version today. It runs just fine. It's pretty much the same, just with different UI, and all the stages are unlocked from the very beginning. So nothing really different here, and I am running on the easy difficulty. So the easy difficulty in this game, I'll go and let people in the car explain that real quick while I load up the menu.
Yeah, sure. So the differences in the difficulties, they're not too extreme, but it. Oh, yes, go on.
Okay.
Oops, sorry about this, folks. I think we've got a little game feed issue, but we'll bring that back as quick as we can.
Well, shall we continue to explain the difficulties in the meantime?
Yeah, go on then.
All right, cool. So the main thing that the difficulties affect is just the particular set of words. All the words that come up during the course of this run are randomized, but they're randomized from a specific set of words. But then another thing is that when you make enough mistakes, you'll hear a tire squealing sound. Hopefully we won't be hearing that too much, but if that happens, we'll see a chunk of the player health go missing. And the harder difficulty you're on, the more of that health that disappears. And on easy difficulty and possibly normal, bit up in the air on that, as you continue to type things correctly, you'll actually regain a little bit of health as you go.
Okay.
I'm loading up the game here again now.
Alrighty.
Completely reboot.
Engine didn't start. Got to crank her up again.
We stalled, yeah.
Our car's broken down. We're getting it fixed. No problem. Don't worry, it's not Final Fantasy right now. We don't have to push the car, but we'll get it up.
Probably what we deserve for only using duct tape in the past.
I don't know why the slot is gray on my side.
Are we back up?
We should be.
The game is too powerful, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be given an update if if everything isn't working how it should. But
just give me a break while we boot up the car. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. 1 second.
yeah, folks, we're gonna go back to the intermission. We're gonna have a music break. Imagine, we've just come into the pit stop, even though we haven't started. But let's enjoy some tunes, and we'll get out on the road quicker than you can say car born at. I don't know where I was going with that. We will see you in a second, folks.
That's weird. That did not happen.
Welcome back, folks. I believe we've pulled into the garage. We've got things fixed. We were just what's the name of the car, folks?
The 8.6.
The 8.6, yeah, the 8.6 is back up and running, we're hoping. So, yeah, I'm once again going to be handing over to our drivers and co-drivers who are going to be telling us what on earth is going to be happening.
Okay. Sorry for the wait, everybody. Yeah, it's just an old car, just sometimes it needs a little love. So, Nugget-san and Hip-san had to hop out and put a little oil on it and just check the engines. But we're ready to go drifting. Is everyone ready? Let's go. Stage 1.
Let's go.
Go ahead and
Good luck.
do a little countdown here. Can I get a 3, 2, 1?
2, 1.
Go! Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. So we got initial D typing. This game is actually really hype. It kind of plays like your standard typing game. You'll see a little bit of a cutscene here. You'll see the boys drifting out, getting to it in the race. And then it'll pop up with individual text boxes with romaji, which is Japanese words with English letters. So we're going to have to be typing all of those out, hopefully without any mistakes, since we do have the health bar in the top left to worry about.
And I've already seen people in the chat talking about the musical treats that we're all in for here. So yeah, I hope everyone is ready to jam as well.
Oh yeah, we got the radio blasting for you guys.
Yeah, I put on my Eurobeat playlist for this road trip, so we're gonna listen to some super hot fire.
Nuggy's got the aux cord. Yeah, so what you're seeing there, DBK may actually opt to fail some of the prompts on purpose, because sometimes you might get a word or phrase that's long, and actually failing it on purpose, typing a bunch of random keys that aren't the ones that you need to type, will actually cause the text box to advance and you to continue. So on some of them that are longer than it would take for you to type, you actually want to fail.
Interesting.
Essentially, the segments at which you actually need to do these little typing exercises, they're set. Again, what words you have to type throughout are randomized, but the times themselves are set. And you just need to type so many of these boxes correctly before it lets you move on to the next cutscene. And yes, purposely or accidentally failing one of the words counts as one of those to check off the box.
Everyone hold on tight.
Yeah, easy is the most forgiving difficulty in this game, because every time you complete a word, it will give you a decent amount of health back. So just failing 2 or 3, once you complete like the next 2 or 3, you'll essentially have all the health back that you lost. So I call it the slower typer strats, especially either with longer words, or if you feel like you're not going to type that word out fast enough. Sometimes it's better just to immediately fail it, and it'll just slide you onto the next prompt, and you can actually finish the game.
Yeah,
I mean, on easy, I was gonna say on easy, it's a perfectly valid strategy.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, as we get deeper into the game, these strings of letters and phrases are going to get much longer. So failing is going to be something we probably opt for, especially like stage 3, stage 5, around there. But yeah. The way this game works, when you have sentences or phrases, it actually comes out as one big string with no spaces or anything like that. So it can be a bit of a jumble up in your mind to try to get all those letters out before the game fails you, basically. So you'd rather fail it yourself.
All right, that is stage 1 complete.
Ooh, 251.
So?
Not bad. All right.
Looks like. Did our engine break down after we just finished?
Looks good to me. Oh no.
Did it?
Broke down again.
No!
Too powerful.
We drifted way too hard.
Oh my gosh.
Into the ravine.
Into the studio.
Oh no. Well, we might have a breakdown after every stage, but no worries. We can get this.
That's all right. We know the quick fix.
We have the shortcuts now. Okay. We pulled out the manual.
We've got the WD-40. We've got the duct tape. If it needs to move and it's not moving, WD-40. If it is moving and it doesn't need to, duct tape. It's easy.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah, the power of the 86 is too much, someone in chat says. Hard agree.
Truly. I mean, okay, so we've been mentioning that there's, an easy mode to this game, and, some of the words, you know, like not too hard in that first stage. What on earth are like the hard?
Oh,
Is
they
the hard
are
mode
something
like?
else.
I want to say, and I think that DBK agrees with me on this, there are 2 stages in particular that are really, really difficult. They push the limits more than the other 3. And it's not actually in the progression that you might expect. I don't want to spoil it necessarily. I think we'll see when we get there, unless DBK wants to himself. But
yeah, there's just know that they're the longest stages, and that it's whatever you think might be hard. It's far more crazy than that. So I appreciate everyone watching. The funny thing is, you know, this game is kind of lost media, so I'm really happy to show it in a way, because the PC version, even when it was running, it uses old QuickTime. And it uses like shockwave. Ew, like
security risks.
It's a full of security risks, crashes. So it's just, I'm really happy we get to show this off. So it's really worth the wait, I feel. The good news is all the other typing games that the anime speedrun community runs, they don't crash. It's just this one. So
I didn't realize there was such a disconnect with OBS, but oh well.
I'm using window capture. Okay, yeah, let me try that. I do video capture device, display capture, game capture. Let's try that.
We're just doing some troubleshooting, folks, seeing if there's a way to hopefully, you know, not make the game disappear on us again. Because hey,
that might be better.
Someone else remarked though, got to change those tires after every run, and you know what? There's some truth to that.
I don't know if it needs recropping, but
yeah, those
we can pause it for a second if we need to. There's tons of risk. And actually, it's really easy to crash in this game. I just don't want to scare everybody with the crash because it's too real. It's a little too real in this game. So just while I'm doing this, so if you are curious, there is the anime speedrun community. I always said, if you're just curious, it's got almost over 1,000 members now. We've got a really vibrant community. And it's funny that when Hibson contacted me, from overseas, he just said, you know, are you still running this game? Would you be up for it? And the timing was perfect because we just discovered all these lost media, all these old PS2 anime typing games. And we've been like, you know, buying the soft, and we just bought like, you know, Chobits typing and Hokuto no Ken typing and, you know, just all sorts of crazy things that are out there. And it's unfortunately some of them, even like, you know, Initial D, they don't run well. Like there's Street Fighter 2 typing, we couldn't get that, but we got the best, which is Initial D. It's just got that vibe perfectly. All right, sure. Let me know when we're ready to go. So yeah, where am I guess Rayson was in the car. Also in the back of the trunk, secretly working on the engine. We didn't know, so.
And thank goodness.
Yeah, the next stage coming up, though, I'll still be doing damage boosting, but from here on out, the places that I'll be damage boosting, they're just more strategic. I've just got to be really careful about where I decide to really push the pedal hard and basically roll my head against the keyboard. All right, I'm ready. Stage 2.
Let's get it.
We're still on, so I'm going to keep going. Go ahead and hit. You can unpause the timer. Let's go.
All right. Let's see. All right, stage 2. So what do you guys think in terms of scaling difficulty? Stage 2 is kind of like the in-between for 1 and 3. It's not too tough, not too easy, or is it kind of more similar to stage 1? I've personally only really grinded stage 1, so
I think personally that the difficulty is pretty similar through most of it, but just has a huge jump right at the end. Is
massive difficulty spikes.
Yes, the difficulty just spikes. going through. Because the difference between stage 2 and 3 is actually a gimmick, so it's kind of different. And then stage 4 is a lot similar to what stage 2 would be, but just slightly longer. And then stage 5 just is ultimate
brutality.
Ultimate what do you call it? Dictionary typing speedrun.
Yeah.
That's largely what I was hinting at before. Was I think that stages 1, 2, and 4 are kind of a pretty neat progression in terms of difficulty. But stage 3, due to its gimmick that we'll be seeing after, this stage right here, and then stage 5 really kicks it up to a different place. I know when I first went to stage 5, I was shocked.
Yeah, I actually just saw it for the first time the other day when DBK was practicing, and I was like, what is this? This looks crazy compared to other typing games I've seen. And it's like, your keyboard is your clutch in this game. Like, it really is about speed. It really fits the theme well. Dave jamming out over there.
How can you not?
He's getting into it, man.
Yeah. If you guys want a little bit of a lore recap on this game, or at least on the anime if you're not familiar, this anime actually does take place after a real location in Japan, which is Gunma. They race on Mount Akina, which is a real place. And all the cars they actually drive are real cars. They just shift the names a little bit for it. So this car they call it a Trueno AE86, which I think is just a Toyota, like an 86 Toyota that he's driving. And the characters on the side are actually his dad's tofu shop that he's racing his car in. So the whole idea of this race is really intense because he's driving a super beat up car, racing against like the hottest cars in the late 90s, early 2000s, and he's just thrashing them because he's so good at driving. So it's actually a really interesting premise of a show. Very enjoyable. My top 3 personally.
Oh yeah,
I appreciate you sharing that because I had no idea. Having never seen the anime myself and not understanding Japanese, I can appreciate the visuals, but
yeah, and the sounds, of course.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It just follows a young kid in high school, Takumi Fujiwara, who has learned how to drive from his dad by delivering tofu. And the reason he's so good at racing is because he absolutely hates dropping it off. So he would try to finish it as fast as possible. So he self-taught himself to just drive to get it over with over the long nights. So it's really interesting.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, stage 3. Risan, please put your seatbelt back on. I know you're having fun. Put your head out the window. Thanks. All right, we ready? We're going to win this race, everyone.
Let's go.
All right, do we need to change the tires? Are we good?
Oh, we're good. It looks like let's
no
go.
crashes.
Our tires are still in it. They're not bald just yet.
All right, well, as we go into this one then, Mix, can you give a little bit of a reasoning, I suppose, a justification for why this gimmick exists in this?
Yeah, so this stage 3 is the gimmick of you only use your left hand in typing this. This is actually the only stage 2 where you don't type out normal words. They actually just throw a bunch of stuff. So that's why you have a bunch of random letters and numbers just in a jumble, but on the left side of the keyboard. And it actually follows a race in the show in season 1 where this guy thinks he can trip up Takumi in a race by saying, well, I'm a better racer than you, and I'll prove it by doing a gum tape race, which means that they have to tape their left hand to the steering wheel and only have their right hand to drive and shift. So in doing that, they're actually mimicking this as you only get one hand to type through this stage is what is the intention for the stage. So it's actually a really interesting homage to the show.
Yeah, they try and trick you up with the numbers too, which is why I'm like moving my head back and forth, because they give you like, you know, the ones, and then sometimes they'll give you a T. It's pretty evil, actually.
The twos and the Z's, the A's.
Yeah. So this is not Japanese. It's complete. It's almost completely gibberish. So
are you telling me that Gabadawada
Baba?
It's not real?
It's not Japanese at all.
Yeah, they got you with the Gooba Gabas. The Gabagools are out right now.
Yeah, one thing I find
so-
tough about this game in particular for me is that, like, because it's Robaji and obviously because of the gibberish, there's like a disconnect between your muscle memory for typing and what you're seeing. So especially for me, I don't speak Japanese or read it. I don't really know, I can pronounce Romaji a little bit. So when I'm reading these, I'm pronouncing them incorrectly in my mind. I'm trying to match where my fingers are supposed to go. It can get really tough, especially the one-handed race here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a mind trick in Japanese because like the one A next to a one is I, so it's trying to make you think that it's like a real word, and then the 4 looks like an E sometimes when you're, oh no, crash!
Okay.
Sorry, I'll focus on the road. You guys
I was
take
just
it.
going to say, yeah, we were typing a little bit about, I suppose, our typing methodology before we went live here. And I know one of the things that I do is, instead of like typing out the individual letters of about, A, B, O, U, T, I just think about and I type it because, I'm familiar enough with that word. I know where the keys are just through muscle memory. But yeah, I also don't know Japanese. And so I have no idea what these like clusters of words are. And so instead of having those words in mind, I just, glance at it and I'm trying to gather like bits of sounds at a time. They very well might be mispronounced in my head, but the point is to be able to have something solid enough that I can, type through it, grab the next chunk, keep going.
Yeah, it's interesting the tech you have to come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, tech for this stage in particular, especially if you're not used to left-handed typing, I've seen some people do it, and it's not a joke, that they do the CSGO maneuver of kind of turning your keyboard and using your left hand for numbers and your right hand for letters, so you can actually double up on typing.
Wow.
I think it's the scariest thing I've ever seen, but I've seen some people actually use it because
tried
like
it?
one-handed hurts or whatever, so they use two. It's crazy just to cover the keyboard.
No, that's impressive.
Yeah, we got to be a little careful here. Failing these words kind of chunks our health, and we've kind of failed a couple of them for speed at this point. So now we kind of have to regenerate a bit before we can do that again. Otherwise, we're going to take more chunks of damage and get close to crashing. So DBK is going to focus up here, make sure these words get through, and we will be good to go.
And yeah, to confirm the message I saw in chat, yes, this is a spoof of the duct tape hand race.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, because it's incredibly
All
hard
right,
to
this
drive
is-
with one hand, so they made it incredibly hard to type only with one hand as well.
That's my favorite like scene of the game where we're drifting by. I love this.
Dog, where is my driver taking me?
You don't need it. It's about the journey, not the destination.
Exactly.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
All right, yeah, this stage is a lot longer than the rest, to be honest, or outside of 5, I suppose.
It's a lot more difficult to fall into the rhythm when typing out these strands because, again, yeah, they're not like recognizable words, and especially when you have to move your hand or your fingers a lot more in order to jump between the letters and the numbers. Yeah, it adds a surprisingly significant amount of time to at least the anticipated.
Yep, and so this stage ends with us making this guy spin out and die on the road. So congratulations, DBK, you have successfully killed someone. Let's go.
Finally, well done.
Kind of a crazy scene.
Everyone's okay?
I didn't think that guy is, but we're okay.
All right, let's go on to stage 4. Let's crush it.
Stage 4 is the most fun in my opinion. I think it has the greatest song in the entire game. In my opinion.
Okay.
And do you enjoy the balance? Because after stage 3 with the gimmick, now we're back to, more stage 1, stage 2, just typical typing, but, more difficult.
Yeah, it's just the calm before the storm. Nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I know,
like, so this game, I think we already mentioned it earlier, but they're not just like a bunch of random letters put together. If you were to translate this game to English for a lot of these like prompts that are coming up, it would like be typing out car, engine, road, Fujiwara. Like, it's just typing out words all mashed together, not even to make a coherent sentence. So car, tire, road, race, engine, and you're just typing these out over and over and over again for these prompts.
I didn't realize they didn't make actual sentences.
Yeah, so not the most helpful.
Well, no, later on they do. The stage 5, they're actual real
Do they
sentences.
in stage 5? Okay. That makes more sense, because you actually start to get some punctuation in stage 5.
This one is just like words. So like I'll tell you, but like it had like English school or like, you know, beard trimmer or like just weird words that come out like, what is going on?
You think these are just the words that are coming through his mind as he's driving? It's how he reaches his Zen place.
Yeah, a little bit of lore for this stage is actually really interesting because Takumi is racing these 2 girls that are like extremely good racers on their turf, and he's actually deciding to leave Mount Akina to test his racing skills on a different track because he's so used to it. This is like one of his hardest races to date, so it's pretty fitting that he's racing the Slatey on stage 4 for this one. For a little knowledge check on that one. I know my stuff.
So this is kind of him just diving into the deep end with unfamiliar terrain?
Yeah, because for Takumi, he's only ever driven on Mount Akina to deliver tofu, which is what he's really good at. So for him to actually race on different terms, I mean, besides like driving to school, it's his first like race outside of his area. So
at these speeds with like the kind of turns that they're making, these curves they're following, the reflexes needed for that are incredible.
Yeah,
obviously reflected in the typing.
Yeah, for US drivers, I think if you do the conversion from the anime, he's pretty much hitting a lot of these corners at about 45, 50 miles an hour, which is pretty fast for windy mountainside driving, I would say. So it's actually pretty intense. Like it's more realistic. You know, they didn't make it ultra realistic. Like he's hitting corners at 100 plus or 200 kilometers for our friends overseas. So it's actually pretty realistic the way they do it, and I think that's the big appeal for the show.
I know I've driven mountain passes, and I would not want to be going at those speeds.
No, sir. I get mad
I love that
driving around things like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they're racing on real roads, like especially this one. Like drivers are actually passing them, so them driving and trying to pass up each other is like an extra risk factor that they do in this race. So this show's very intense. Like it's extremely intense and real the way that they race, and I think that's the big appeal. Like every car is real, the locations are real, the speeds are real, and the strategies are real. Like how Takumi actually wins a lot of these races, like knowing he can slide using his front wheels or his back wheels, or dipping into grates to get extra traction to drift better. It's really intense and really in-depth thought of research, so it's really good.
So the people who made this anime like clearly had a love and a passion for this kind of sport.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Stage 5.
How made it through. How are you feeling?
I feel like we're about to enter the danger zone, but I got such an awesome crew with me today that I'm ready to go for
Let's
it.
do this.
Let's
Through
see
the
it.
power of friendship, you'll prevail. Everyone grab the wheel, one hand. We'll do this
Through
together.
anime fashion.
Grab the keyboard.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, stage 5 is going to be nonstop. So, I can't say too much during this because I can make about 2-3 mistakes here. I might be opting for some pretty ridiculous strats toward the end. But I'll let everyone talk about their strategy for stage 5 and just the absolute craziness. Everyone, start your engine.
Oh boy.
Go, get ready.
Let's see it.
Yeah, I wasn't brave enough for this stage. So,
Final stage.
let's see. You got this, David.
This is the season finale of the first season of the game. This is the big race that closes out the whole show, where Takumi is actually racing Ryosuke Takahashi, who is quote unquote the greatest racer in Japan for the time that they're racing. Like, he is this newest generation. He's just a racing genius and knows everything about cars. And as you can see, these words are already getting intense right off the bat. So you know you're racing a true king of Gunma.
I mean, Takahashi has the fastest typing theory, or so I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I know that when I play this stage in particular, the letters can just start to blur together.
Yes. Yeah, the letters are mashed together. This game did make me feel like I had a little bit of dyslexia on real talk, because the letters are pushed together so like close, and when they disappear and slide, it gets confusing actually to read it. I don't know if it's the font or the narrowness of the lettering, but it is difficult, and you have to pay attention for this. So I think it really shows true skill in typing and speedrunning in that case.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that contributes, what you mentioned, just the font and the spacing and everything. And I was just going to say too that, like, as you've seen with the intentional fails or otherwise, you know, you can only make so many mistakes on a word before it just bails for you and moves on to the next one. And the game is pretty...
Let's go.
It's pretty generous in terms of if you just sit and wait, or if you're like patiently typing, you know, being sure not to make any mistakes. You'll often be able to get through it, but stage 5 is one of the ones where that's not so much the case, just because the chunks are so long, where if you really take your time, it's gonna fail you anyway.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much anytime you hear that little tire screech, that's a missed key, and after a certain amount of them, it's just like, nope, we're taking your health. So with these super long phrases, trying to save time while not making those little minor mistakes that just stack up over time is very difficult.
It's the throwing in the commas and like the hyphens as well. Right? That's like, I'm like better you than me, DB. Not gonna lie.
Like I said, when I first saw this stage, my mind was blown because the difficulty spike is real.
Yep, and I'm sure you gamers have noticed coming to the end of this that this game was made very interestingly. The audio mixing is pretty atrocious for this. Very, very crunchy and compressed. MP3s, the car screeches are way louder than the music. It's a very interesting game, but we just can't help but think it's just so fun. It's really funny.
Yeah, it's a product of its time, and also just being a port of an old PC game. Porting PC games over to console back then was a lot wonkier. So yeah, things like compressing the files and things like that gonna be a lot more common.
All right, another section down. Good work, DBK.
Let's go. We're in this.
We grooving. We moving.
So remember, if you crash, we're all going with you.
True. You're paying for my hospital bills, buddy. You better get this.
As you intentionally fail the first one.
On easy for this stage, myself and another runner, Mr. Legitimacy, when we were trying to craft some ideas for the strategies on run this on the easiest difficulty, was since you're always starting with full HP, we would assume that if you just skip 2 prompts and type out, I think it was 3 or 4 more prompts, and skipped another 2, that you'd be good for most of the stage. But when it came to the second to last prompt, we would make sure we had full HP or 3/4 HP. Then we got to the last prompt, which is actually the longest one. It's actually so long, even though you're typing letters, it keeps adding some to finish it, so it's even longer than what it shows.
What?
That we would find enough HP to make sure that we skip the last ones to save us, I think, around 10 plus seconds, depending on your typing speed. So that was always our strat, trying to go through it, and it helped me because I'm a little bit of a slower typer. So the fail strats are OP for us slower.
Well, whether you're a fast typist or a slow typist, like just looking at the size of these prompts, failing if you have the health for it is absolutely going to be faster.
Yep. Yeah. This is the one place to do it, if nowhere else in the game. So.
Yeah, as a community, we've kind of decided that stage 5 is the most reasonable and useful of fail strats for easy, anyways, in this game.
Yeah. Yes, the other difficulty's not so much just because of the lack of that health regen.
Yeah, and this game is so intense. Only a few of us have completed it on hard, myself included, and it truly does take 1,000,000% of your concentration, because once your health drops after failing one prompt and you know you have like 20 more, it's like, okay, I really have to step up. I can't regen my health, so it's tough. I think I completed it in like 11 minutes, which is not the greatest, but you know, sometimes just completing it is a feat in itself.
Yeah, on the higher difficulties, typically for this stage, I don't even try for the fail strats until the very end, because I'm not sure if I'm going to need them throughout.
Yeah.
It's just too easy to, you know, make enough mistakes to gradually reach that end.
I think I found my speedrunning game. Give it a try, man. Yeah, it's really cool with anime games, obviously typing games in particular. They're really palatable as speedruns. Super easy to pick up, usually easy to learn. A lot of the time, the routes haven't been very developed. So there's something for everybody with these anime games. And I definitely recommend typing games to people, because you guys type probably every day. You're typing right now in chat. So anybody could pick it up once you find the game, and you can really just start going ham and compete with all of us. It'll be a fun time.
And I saw in chat, Tele42, they wrote, in case anyone's interested, the bell the bell you hear while he's typing is the car telling the driver that they're going over 100 kilometers per hour past highway speed.
I actually didn't know that either. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Cool little touch.
Here it is.
The final. Let's go.
Let's go.
Closing in.
God.
Closing in.
Fast typer plus initial D. Perfect combo. That's what you need.
Come on, Shibby DBK.
You got this, brother.
Chibi DB, no way.
He's so close. So close to finishing. Ryosuke's right on his tail. He's got to finish it out. He's got to hit this last drift into victory. He has to jump the curb, just like the show. He has to jump the curb and ride the grate to get enough traction to get around him. I feel
that period.
The tension. The tension. You can cut it with a knife right now. He's so focused. Look at that face. The pressure's on, man. Everyone's watching you.
We're just all in the back, just like we're just like
biting our nails.
All of our faith is in the hands of DB right now.
Yep. Oh yeah. Be a gamer and type the last one. Don't skip it. You gotta do it for the fans.
Oh my gosh! They just obscene.
He's going in. He's going in.
Every new box is a surprise.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, and this is how these speedrunnings go for the typing. It's always just so fun doing this, and I think it really shows like who is like this is a true genre that shows like real speedrunning skill, because there's really not much RNG. I mean, there's a couple different words, but it really shows how good you are. So.
Let's go, dude. That text box was wild. I saw that and started sweating. I was like, God, let's hope we don't crash. Especially with your half HP, I was getting scared, man.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Oh man.
The champion.
Takumi Fujiwara is the fastest racer in all of Gunma. Let's go.
GG's.
My hands are just sweating.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah. I was telling Hibson before when we were planning all this. I said, so, well, you know, just so you know, stage 5 is it's stage 5, so I don't know if I can do this live in a speed run. Truthfully, last night on my stream, which is just this DBK, if you type it comes up. I think I failed maybe 3 or 4 times, just on this stage, so it can be rough sometimes. It's just the nerves that end there. There's so many words, they all kind of crunch together and they come at the end. It's truly a challenge. I think that's why this does not feel like a generic typing game at all. Just it really has that let's go fast vibe. So yeah, if you like this game, give it a try. I just want to say thanks again to everyone riding in the car with me, trusting me with their lives. We made it. We had a couple breakdowns. It's okay.
I did also see somebody in the chat threw up, so I think you were going a little bit too fast. Maybe
sorry.
not quite
really
enough
sorry.
consideration for the folks in the trunk, but is what it is.
You didn't get into the car, so we're okay. You're
How many people do we have back there?
900 stretch limo.
only a good 1,000 or so.
I don't have anything else really to add here. I just want to say that maybe in the future there'll be something coming up on Going Places. This was a lot of fun. It was my first time on the GDQ stream along with everybody. We've got such an awesome community. And we really, if you're into this, come join the Discord, have a talk. Oh, yeah. Let's plan some other things out. Right now, I'm big into game preservation, so I have a bunch. I've got Digimon typing on the side there on the box, and we got Conan typing. There's a whole list of typing games that I have that people are ordering for me, and we're backing them up because a lot of these discs are breaking down. Sometimes they don't even come with serial codes. You remember serial codes? So we sometimes we fall into this. So breaking down the engine sometimes isn't even the worst thing. So yeah, I'm really happy I got to show this off to everybody, and I hope you all had a good time. And next time I'll remember when to bring the barf bags or something. Drifting isn't easy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the locations that Nugget-san was saying, a lot of the locations are real. Like I'm from Kumamoto. I was originally born in the States, but I've been here almost half my life, and the mountains look like that. And I don't condone drifting, but it is cool to imagine that you could go down that road, because that's exactly what they look like with the stone walls and the real quick turns. So we got Aso Mountain and Kimpo-san near me. They look exactly like that. So it's very the anime is more I would say more grounded than some other animes.
For sure. That's awesome.
So
that's awesome.
Anyone have anything else to add?
Nothing besides listening to the banger credits here with the good music and screenshots of you beating everyone.
Just thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm super grateful to have the opportunity to commentate with you, DBK'd, and thank you guys at GDQ for letting us on as well. And yeah, I'll just reiterate one more time for anybody out there, check these games out. They're super cool, really underrated, don't have enough runners, and there's always a group of us anime guys. We're always finding new games, always chatting it up about them and stuff. So come find us. Usually our Discords are linked on the leaderboards for anime games. Pretty much any series you could think about, from One Piece to like Nichijou, like anything really. So just check us out, hang out with us, and hopefully next time we can see you guys at a GDQ event with one of these cool games as well.
Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, folks. That was a great way to top off this episode. And yeah, if you've missed any of this episode and you fancy going back and seeing what led to, us closing off the event with this absolute treat, then please do check out our YouTube. The highlight for this will be going out very shortly. And yeah, folks, we are not done with Hotfix action tonight. We are going to be passing the torch over onto Presentia, who's actually going to be taking part in a race, little grudge match coming up against Corndan. They're going to be playing Chinese Super Mario World for the NES. And then after that, Meta and Shark Hat are going to be playing Pumpkin Jack for the PC. And then also after that, you get a triple bill. We are going to be having Parallel Universe, which is going to be showing off Kirby and the Forgotten Land, as well as Paper Mario 3D Land. Absolute treat. But Hotfix action just doesn't stop. But this is Going Places for tonight, and who knows which place will be in another 2 weeks' time. But do be sure to catch us then. And yes, we will see you very soon. Drive safely, everybody.